Hey guys, what is up? It's coming back again with a trade review for April 3rd, 2024. And today I took a breakout on MRO. And, I'm primarily a reversal trader. And in this crazy market, we've had this uptrend for quite some time now. I know I mentioned this in my last video. And yesterday, I was looking at the SPY. I'll come to my charts in the morning. I'll always kind of look at where the SPY is in relation to previous day open, previous day close. And I will also look at Finviz. Finviz for news. And we did have some news today, and I'll mark these as well on my chart with a horizontal line and an alert. But what I'm trying to determine is just kind of overall market sentiment, and I'm trying to create a thesis for the day. So am I looking for shorts? Am I looking for longs? And like I said, I was primarily a short bias trader, but I did throw breakouts back into the mix. The month of March, I really struggled finding any follow through on my reversals. In the past, I would have a very good win rate with 5-minute reversals, 15-minute reversals with enough follow through where it would set up on the 15-minute chart or 5-minute chart where the price would go parabolic and kind of come back down to the 9 on the 5 and then continue its way up. I have, like I said, however, been struggling with reversals, so I threw breakouts back in. And I have a main stock list or main watch list that I do look at. I have this here with set up on my desk trader, and I'll copy and paste that list in. But what I like to do is just after the market closes, prior to going to bed, I have this list transferred over into my TradingView account. I will set this up on the hourly, and I'll just kind of look for small inefficiencies where we've had a huge price move like this, where you have this gap in volume profile where it has to come back and look for a correction, or we're looking at something that's setting up on a ledge like this with minimal resistance to break through either at a significant area of support or resistance. Or I will also look at value areas, playing these value areas from low to high, and just pairing that with other indicators such as the tape and level 2. And let's pull up MRO. So these were the 3 that I had on my list. It looks like 2 worked out and 1 failed. So I had MRO. Well, let me pull up DVN first just to kind of show you. So I'm looking at the daily. I know that oil has been strong. I will also take a quick peek at the oil sector just to kind of see what it's doing, and you can see it's been pushing. We also had news today, ISM, and I believe we had crude oil, and those also play a significant role in determining whether or not I'm staying in the trade or if I will even avoid a trade prior to news. I don't like those crazy fluctuations, but I know this is pushing on the daily. It's been up this is the 4th consecutive day. Weekly, we're also pushing. And so I'm looking at, I had MRO on my list, and this was right at a breakout point. So we opened above yesterday's high. So at 9:30, we're right here. So we are above yesterday's high, and we had very little resistance on the hourly. And I was looking at this right here. So I know we had room to the upside. I was looking at a max of 29.50, and then I will pair that with the order book. Pull up bookmap so you can see. Okay, so we've got this loaded. So this is what I was looking at. So you see this large order at 40K. I'll have these liquidity markers on the order book, and I was looking to come through these levels and ultimately take out this big ask that was sitting on the book. I believe there's one at 2052. It looks like they reduced their size. This thing looks like it's going to turn the other way, but I will pair this with my chart. So this, of course, this last exit was a hotkey error. Let me pull this up on a smaller time frame. So if you look at the open here, we had this significant amount of volume just above previous day close. Like I said, we opened above, and this orange line is yesterday's high. So we opened above yesterday's close, or excuse me, yesterday's high, and we pushed through pre-market level, and we did have volume. And so I entered here, and then I was looking for the break of this 29, this whole number, 29, and it did push through with volume, and it pulled back the view up, and this tested me on all levels. I have a small losing streak with reversals, so my month of March wasn't very good. And so that's the crazy thing about being a day trader, and you know, deciding whether or not how many strategies you will use, and coming to the market knowing this is probabilistic, and you know, you can have multiple consecutive losses. And I was, for me, slightly heavy into this position with 2 ads, and I had to hold it through all of this chop here. So it came down on multiple occasions, testing VWAP, holding the 9, back down to VWAP, and I'm looking at CBD, and the sellers were in control this morning. It just kept pushing back up, and it what I've learned with myself, dealing with the crazy emotional swings that you have while you're in these trades, is I am trading, of course, as I hit these technical levels, but I'm not looking to soothe any type of emotional need, but I have to pull off a little bit of risk based on what I see on the level 2 in the order book. Now, my overall bias, like I said, was long, and it did pop up 15 cents above where I was originally taken out, but my target was 25. That's where I was going to pull it out. And like I said, it lines up with the liquidity that was on the order book, which was right here. And so I ended my trading day just with a single trade. We had that big push on the SPY after ISM, and the majority of the things that I was looking at had already made the bulk of the move, which is the average true range on the 14-day, which is another indicator that I look at. And so I've learned with past errors and failures and mistakes that if I get too greedy, or I'm looking to grab more trades, or I'm looking for you know, other things to set up, or I'm trading out of boredom, that it almost always results or ends in a red day. So I don't want to risk what I've made already and flip my green to a red. So I will call it a day, and I will take the remainder of the day to just do some of the other business things that I have. I'm running a couple websites. I do also specialize in PPC and SEO. So I do have other things that keep me occupied, as well as the Discord room that I do have. It is ZPROTRADER.com. I mentioned this before in my videos. I still have open spots left if anybody's interested, and I will put out a code for a 7-day free trial if anybody's interested. And I am still doing one-on-one mentorships. I have actually 3 spots left this month. If anybody is interested, shoot me a DM, an email, or you can just reach out to me on the website. I hope that everybody had a great trading day. I'll see you soon.